You started already?
Yo, what's good? It's your boy T1.
What's up, man? It's your boy D, aka Mr. Live at 5 himself.
And it's the girl that you missed last Saturday, DJ Baby Blue Diamond, the one that was in and out, doing the little
In and out diamond.
This is all you heard was shh, right? And my computer was like tripping, but luckily the broadcast, kept going. It did not stop. But we are here with Where You Ask Wednesdays, where we're gonna bring the funny. You join us and laugh with us. We're gonna laugh a little bit. We might be a little bit serious, but mostly we're gonna laugh and just have some fun, because that's what we need to do sometimes, especially on Humpback Wednesday, right?
Right.
Humpback Day is Wednesday. It's Where You Ask Wednesday, where you at Wednesday, what you doing Wednesday. Yesterday was Taco Tuesday. Did y'all have tacos yesterday?
Most definitely.
I did. Mm-mm. No tacos? I forgot. Well, you're not from here, so you don't understand. It's all good,
What I don't understand.
We've been doing tacos. We've been doing Taco Tuesday for.
I'm joking with you.
How long we been doing Taco Tuesday? 5 years.
Is she 5?
No, they 7.
Okay, that's why she said it. 5 years.
You said 5 years, so we're gonna rock with 5 years.
5 years. Well, I just happened to have tacos yesterday. It wasn't because of Taco Tuesday. We just happened to have tacos, so just something. But how's your week been? What's been new, old, everything?
It's been a crazy week. I started my CDL classes Tuesday, so.
Oh. So you think about doing truck driving?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my Class A.
Okay.
It's I mean, once you pass, because since I already got my Class B, it's not that bad. But yeah, I went and took the test, and it's just the terminology, man. It's like a different terminology. So
I can see that.
I take my last test because you get 3 times to take it. So the first time I went and I went to go pay, I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take one a day just so I can see how the test was. And I felt like, you only get like six answers wrong before they kick you out. And I got my 6 like right off the bat. I'm like, all right. So then I went back the second time. Yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And what's today? Yeah, it was yesterday. I went and I took the test again, and I got to question 19. It's 20 questions. I got to 19, and I didn't know it. It wasn't on the practice test or nothing. I ain't never seen it before, and I got it wrong, and boom, kicked me out. I said, come on. Y'all could have let me slide with one. Dang.
Wow. They don't play.
Mm-mm. Nah, bro. Nah, I've heard, I know a couple people that that drive trucks, and yeah, that test is not easy at all. So
I think I'd be cool with being that I drive school buses. I think I'd be kind of cool with driving as far, but it's still different from having driving a pickup truck. And then having like a trailer on the pickup truck, it's still, it's still different. So,
right.
I mean, I got they give you like a month. You get your classes in, you do like 2 hours a session to get used to driving over the road and stuff before you go take your driving test. So I should be good.
Okay. Look at you. How are you doing with your classes, Mr. T1?
Second.
How you doing with your classes?
Oh, my classes are good. They're good. I have one more week, this week and next week, left on this particular term, and then I have a week off, and then I go right back May 3rd.
Oh wow!
What you going to school for again?
Business. Oh
yeah.
Concentration of sports management.
Okay. So like an agent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I need to know there's certain things that I don't know in that world when it comes to you know, negotiations and things like that.
Yeah.
So there's things that I don't know. So I'm just getting myself educated.
That's what's up.
Everything else is good. I just got my shipment in from Scotch Porter today, so I'm very excited about that.
From where?
Okay.
Scotch Porter, the hair and beard products.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you can get them at like Walmart and Target or whatever now, but they don't come. They come in the smallest size that they have, and they sell them there. But like you can get the bigger sizes off the website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
black
very
on.
excited about that. I use nothing but Scotch Porter.
It's black on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try it out. Well, for my beard, I ain't got no hair, but you know.
He said ain't got the hair at the top.
Man.
If I ever get rich, I'm going to get the hair follicle thing.
Oh yeah.
The man weave. You gonna get the man weave?
Nah,
I'm not gonna do no. Look, I thought about it though. I actually did. I was like, just to be like funny, I was gonna go and get it done.
Get a little man weave. And
yeah, I'm gonna get a little, a Boosie fade or something.
well, I'm all for supporting black-owned businesses.
If you come on this show with a Boosie fade, the whole
The
show is gonna be
fade. He said the Boosie.
I'm gonna do it just because Travis said that.
The whole show gonna be about you.
I'm gonna find somebody here that can do it, and I'm gonna get it done.
You heard that? So
it might not be a Boosie fade.
X is your barber too, right?
Fade, though,
X, if you listening or tune in, X, we need someone that's going to do a man weave.
Ooh.
They're called units.
Units?
It's called a man weave. Too.
Yeah, units, yeah.
Okay, if you want to make it sound better.
No, but I'm saying that's what they call it. Like that's what they call it. We know what it is, but I'm just saying that's what they call it.
I'm gonna say I want mine to look just like Travis. I want the mohawk. Can you hook me up?
You don't want the 90s box cut?
Nah, I never had a box when I was younger.
No?
Nah. I used to get close. I get a taper, and I used to get like the designs. I was big on like designs. Like I used to go to school and people be like, damn. It was one dude named and I don't even know if he's still alive or not. His name is Kenneth Moses though, but he used to try to get the same haircut as me. And one time he came, I had some kind of design. I don't even know what it was, but it looked like a Cherokee, like the tip of the spear. And he went and got his done, but I don't know what it looked like. It looked like a Volkswagen, but man, he was getting cut on all day. I think he ended up getting in a fight that day.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he got roasted all day.
First period, we like, bro, what is that in your head? He was like, I was trying to do that part. He was like, nah, man, that ain't what it is.
Chris, if you don't know who Chris is the one that beat D in the game. I didn't mean to throw that in your face, D, but Chris Sayago is here and he says slick back grease look for me is what it is. He likes that slick back grease look.
Has anybody had a mullet?
My homeboy's son got one.
He black?
No, he white dude.
Oh, that's what I know. I'm saying I
you know what look I think is so ugly.
To be honest with you, you know what the mullet is for us? The shag.
The shag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I can see that.
But
it's
that
more
that Mo 3 ran.
Right?
Not Mo 3. What's his name? The one that do that's on me. Is that what that? Yellow Beezy. That's what it's called.
Yeah, he got a shag.
They used to call
that is so ugly. Vincent is tuned in. He said he had a shag before. Vincent, thank you for tuning in. Our homeboy D said he needs a man weave. Whatever you want to call it. Can you give him a man weave, Vincent, and hook him up? Show us your hairline. Show us the hair. Take the hat off, D. Don't be scared.
I'm bald.
He said he bald. He ain't got none. Chris said his dad had a mullet. Okay, back in the day.
Chris had a mullet? Hey, if anybody had a mullet, send us the picture, man.
For real. Hey, yeah. Yellow wasn't the first, but I'm gonna keep.
Nah, he wasn't.
I'm from the city.
He wasn't.
Yellow is not the first one with the shade.
Nah, they was doing that. They was doing that.
Yeah, they were doing that before. Well, just like when what's his name? People kept saying the Pop Smoke braids, but we all know that Lil Flip had those braids before Pop Smoke. Like people had those braids. You had hair? Wait, I'm joking.
Man, don't make me post my pictures.
He said he had hair. Post the pictures, D. We're gonna post these pictures on our Will You Ask Instagram page. We're gonna do some Throwback Thursday tomorrow. We're gonna post all our hairstyles.
I can let y'all see that long hair don't care.
Okay, Chris said he beat you by 1 point. It was a close game, so he's giving you your credit.
Nah, bro, Chris, it really wasn't that close.
You know what, Chris?
It really wasn't that close, man.
It wasn't, because Chris knew the answer before I even got the question off. All I said was what? He was like,
Chris,
hey,
man.
Chris was like, hey. I was like, let me finish the question. He knew the answer.
He did warn me though. He was like, I'm like a nerd when it comes to like 90s hip hop and stuff. So I mean, hey, look, man, I was outside playing basketball. That's all I can say. If it would have been some questions about like Digimon, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, don't ask me nothing.
You ain't watch those?
I know nothing about Pokemon.
What?
No, I mean I know Pokemon, but not with the cards and just.
Oh no, I didn't go that far.
Being engulfed in the show like that.
Nah, I was in there though. I used to watch it in the morning before I went to school. And when it went off, if I was still at the house, that means I missed the bus.
Chris said Crazy Bone had those braids first. Technically, that's true. That's true.
I mean, but if you think about it, there's a lot of dudes from the from West Side, like DJ Quick, all them. They used to have those too. Before
now, what do y'all think about the perms, man? Y'all not you never rocked the perm like like Scoop and all them.
I had a blow. Yeah, that's my picture. I went to prom.
Oh, blowout.
I had I got my hair. I had it blown out, and my
mom. Was that in your prom picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that prom picture he posted. I saw that, man. Y'all gotta look at that prom picture he posted.
Jimmy Bones.
No, I never had a perm. I never had a perm, but like I would get my hair like hot combed to like flat iron before.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Flat iron. Okay, look at y'all. Y'all didn't let your sun glow.
Say what?
I said y'all didn't let your sun glow.
My son glow.
If y'all don't know that reference, then you are too young. This is D when he had a little bit of hair. Look at him. Look at D right there. Look, doing the throwback pictures. Look at him.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I don't see no hair in that picture.
Wavy, swavy.
It's at the top. You have to zoom in.
Well.
See, Travis about to make me go to the archives.
It's right there at the fade. You got to tune in. Look,
okay. All right, cool.
Travis trying to play you.
No,
Travis
trying to play you. Like, for real, that's because his forehead long.
Hey, that's in our genes, man.
I'm trying to find that prom picture you posted. I don't know.
I think it's on my Instagram, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it's on your Instagram. We got to pull up the Instagram, man. We're going to get this prom picture real fast before we get into our topics tonight. Man, that's so funny. Throwback.
Man, y'all don't even know. When I went to, y'all remember how Snoop Dogg had his hair on Baby Boy?
Yeah.
When they did the pigtails?
Uh-huh.
My junior year for the Martin Luther King March, I had my hair like that. Okay.
Killing them. Were you a killer?
I was killing all those chicks.
I bet you were. I bet you were. I bet you were the killer.
They wanted to borrow some of my hair.
Hey, nah, but like when we was younger, if you was a kid with braids, like you got the most play.
Right.
Because a female always wanted to play, like let you come to school with your hair out. You got about 8 females. Like, oh, let me braid your hair.
I used to always get my hair rebraided at school.
Braid my hair. Why don't you braid My
my mom used to braid my hair. Hell, she used to braid me and all my homeboys' hair that had braid.
My mama and my my mama, I got a few mamas. So my mom, she's a beautician, so she used to do my hair, but she said my hair got too thick, so it started to hurt her hands. So my aunt, which I call mama too, she started braiding my hair, and she the one that used to do all the designs with the rubber bands in it and everything. So it was good times, man.
Yeah.
I miss those days. My father-in-law, I think my father-in-law, when I first met him, oh man, I had a do-rag on and a ponytail. My ponytail was like puffed out, and I could just imagine with the look on his face. I can imagine what he was calling me in his head. Like, who is this?
That's like why. That's the thing too. Like why is that automatically assumed that because you don't have a hair like a traditional style haircut that you automatically up to some bullshit?
I don't know. It probably was my look. I was
because, like you know who caught up in the most shit?
Well,
I
think it's
people with the bowl cut.
I mean, I had a do-rag on a point, but he's old school, so you know you couldn't, like, when you come in, it's, you look him in his eye, you shake his hand, yes sir, no sir, that kind of stuff. So, and he was military, so it was different. Mm-hmm. So I had on all black, some chucks, a ponytail, a do-rag. I mean, I had the outfit of a nigga. So
now I try not to judge a book by its cover, but if you got dreads, if you got locks, we're gonna call them locks, because we're gonna call them locks. If you got locks, I love locks. See, I got my hair kind of like a lock, but not really. I love locks. If you got locks and you keep them nice and neat, like KG does, I appreciate that. But when you do that Florida natted look, I'm gonna think you up to something. I'm sorry. You do the Florida natted look, I'm gonna think, I don't know. I'm gonna think you up to something. If you ain't got time to keep your dress nice and neat, I'm gonna think you up.
What's crazy is sometimes, man, those people, those type of people, and people with the tattoos.
Did y'all ever go to the barber shop and see that? The tattoo.
They'll be the nicest people.
Yes,
the coolest people,
tattoo. I could do one tap, maybe on the face, maybe depends on what it is, but as a friendship, no more. I ain't bringing you home to the parents. We ain't doing taps on the face. We're not doing that. But did you ever go to the barber shop, see the picture of all those hairstyles and say, I want the number 11?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've done that before.
It's because it depends on what barbershop you go to. Because the one I got like three ones that got like regular traditional Caesars and those. And then you had the other one on the other side, those ones that have all the designs. So I used to always go to that one because I was like, I didn't want my hair cut. I didn't want to look like nobody else. Like, I didn't want to come. I used to get the, I don't know if anybody know who Larry Johnson is.
Yeah. So
I used to get the part in the middle, and then everybody started getting parts in the middle. Then I started getting the I think Blade used to have it with the three lines on the side. Yeah. I started getting those, and then after that, I just started telling my barber, look, just freestyle, just do something that I know ain't nobody else gonna have. I don't know, put a squirrel with a laser on his head or something. I don't know.
What are your thoughts on? I've seen some of these videos, when their child gets in trouble, when a boy gets in trouble, the son would do the dad cut, the old man cut. You feel like that's good discipline?
That's child.
Like, why would you do that to the kid?
Look, it's funny as that is. It's funny.
It is funny, but
the fact that a barber went along with that and really took the time to fade, like do a reverse fade. That part, like, that's funny. But at the same time, I would never humiliate my kid like that. And really, to be honest with you, that says more about the parent than that do the kid.
Yeah. That's a level of maturity.
Now I'm not gonna lie. There's this one that I always laugh about though. It's not a haircut one, but y'all may have seen it. This little boy was cutting up in class, like dancing, like all up dancing. Like
and the mom made him dance.
Yeah,
the whole day.
He snotting and doing that.
She did what?
Time I see it.
The mom, he got in trouble for dancing. So the mom said, "You want to dance? Okay, go ahead and dance." So he had to dance the whole class time. He couldn't stop.
Yeah, like
you know what?
He was here doing the little dance the whole class time.
When we was in class, I think it was Coach Craig class. I think he taught history. I think, but if like I had a real bad habit of like if we just sitting there, I start like doing a beat on the table. Boom! I just like making beats. So he used to always say, if I catch you singing, rapping, or making a beat, you're gonna have to come up here in the front and you're gonna have to do a performance. So one day, I had a homeboy. He used to be on the table too. So me and him was beating on the table, but we did it on purpose though. So he called us to the front. All right, y'all, come on. Y'all want to perform? Come on up here. Man, we was going hard with those pencils. He made us go sit down. He said, "Nah, man, go back. Y'all haven't. This is supposed to be a punishment. Go back to y'all seats." I'm like, man, don't call me this drum line over here.
Drum line up in here. And I used to beat on the table too. That's that throwback, being on the table. Well, speaking of being on the table and rappers, tonight we're gonna react to some videos, and I want to see y'all live reacting to some of these videos. So this one I saw on TikTok. This is from one of our homies, Tiny Toon. Okay, he is a local San Antonio rapper who's killing it with the I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna let it load. He's killing it, with the TikTok scene and stuff, and his videos are kind of funny to me. So just watch this.
The other day. Oh yeah. No cap. Them niggas offer me like 10 M's, bro. But you know me, I'm independent. Had them niggas begging me not to leave, bro. For real? No cap. Man, I done been offered like 8 contracts this year. 8 of them. 8, bro.
8 contracts. We all know artists or seen an artist that's like this, that claim that this and this happened, and we all know, like for real, like, oh, you still in San Antonio, but I got offered 8 contracts, but I turned them down. I'm trying to be independent, do my thing. I'm gonna do my J. Cole.
If somebody say no cap or they say on my mama, I automatically don't believe you.
No cap on my mama.
Here we go, Travis. That's for you, man.
What's up?
Send that photo in the group chat. You can see it better.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Send it to the group chat so he can send it better. Man, that's funny.
Huh? Do you have on a hat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was Jimmy Bones.
Oh,
you
Jimmy Bones.
You went to your prom as Jimmy Bones?
No, I didn't go ask him. It's just so.
No, but that was the motivation behind that.
That was his inspiration.
They were just calling me Jimmy Bones when I got there.
Man, no comment on that. I have no comment on that. I wish I could share. You know what? I'm gonna try to share this photo with you guys. He's gonna send it to us in our group chat. I'm gonna try to share this photo with you guys because I can share my screen.
Please.
We're gonna show everybody this photo of UD. We're gonna bring this up. You know what? And I'm letting you know, because my internet wanna act good tonight. I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Yeah, round of applause for
right.
I'm taking advantage of it tonight.
Because the struggle was real.
Saturday was not it.
Saturday was rough.
She like started off and then ended.
For real. And what's crazy was a lot of people don't know that I was doing this whole little spill and intro of J-Boy, and I didn't know y'all couldn't hear me.
For real?
Like after I introduced who he was and that he was with the new Illuminati, I was doing this whole spill. I was like, yeah, he's gonna make a comeback and this and this and this and this and this. And I didn't know y'all couldn't hear me because when I went back and listened to the episode, I see J-Boy saying, "Thank you for having me," and y'all over here having a whole conversation. I'm like, they didn't hear this whole spill I just did. Like I was going on for like 2 minutes.
I
Put it with my little.
I heard you say the.
I'm mad y'all didn't hear me. I was going on for 2 minutes, and y'all didn't hear none of that said. I was like,
I heard nothing.
I
What
heard
was
you say
what
the
was
new
funny
Illuminati
about
and
it
stuff.
too was like you were trying. It's like you were trying to come in on another device. So
Yeah.
one camera
well,
would
that
look
too,
different
yes.
than the other one. It like on this camera, it looked like you were looking at us, or like looking kind of like looking diagonal.
Right.
And on the second one, it looked like you was looking directly like at the camera. Like I was confused.
Well,
we just
like we
kept
said,
it
my
pushing.
internet on my Chris is laughing at us. My internet on my computer was spazzing out, but the internet on my phone was good. But every time I would get on it on my phone, my speaker on the phone, I don't know what was going on, but y'all sounded like that sounded like a robot on my phone. So I was just like, oh great. I was just like, that's my sign. Y'all don't need me.
Technology for you.
I was like, it's a man show tonight. Y'all don't need a female. I was like, I got it. That was my cue. I was like, I let men have it. But I'm proud that I did not give up. I kept trying. Maybe next time I will give up.
If you would have
I didn't know it was making all that noise.
cut out, it would have messed up the whole episode, right?
I did not know it was making all that noise, but I would have cut out. Next time, maybe I will cut out. But I'm gonna try to share my screen with you guys and show you what D look like, because you know we don't see what D look like right now.
Here. Hold on, I got another picture too. I'm looking for
here. If y'all can let me know if y'all can see the picture of D right there with the, you know, with the straight hair, the hat. Who was your prom date?
Hey,
that's actually my cousin. I just took a picture with her. I was walking through. That's my cousin Brittany.
That's your cousin.
Yeah, she was I was
look at that. Can y'all see it? Let me know what y'all see.
Oh, okay.
That boy fresh.
Oh, your hair was long.
Look, he fresh.
Bro, you did look like Jimmy.
Look, he fresh.
Told you.
He fresh.
And it was my homeboy.
He was
my
fresh.
I was like, my
homeboy. Did you sleep with a silk cover on your head?
No, I got that done the same day. Like that morning, I got it done.
No, I mean like that night. Did you put?
Oh no! After that, I didn't even care.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go all out. I ended up getting it. I ended up getting it braided like 2 days later.
Oh, okay. Word.
So
you got to straighten it just to get it.
Yeah, it was just and it was random because so I was gonna get it braided at first, and then and then my mom was like, "Well, why you just want to let me press it out?" And I'm like, "Well, what you mean?" She was like, "I can press it out to where it can be straight down, and then I'll just bump it." And I was like, I said, and I looked at my suit and stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, I got a hat with it." I said, "All right, let's do it." And shoot, she did it. She did it that morning, and prom was that night, so it was fresh.
So basically, you was feeling yourself.
Oh man, I had some black Chucks on too. Oh, yeah, I wore Chucks to my prom.
Man, well, speaking of suits, if you're talking about suits, we all know we wear suits to church. And one of our cast members sent us this video, and you can go ahead and laugh if you want. You know, I see this. I want to show y'all the video. I just want to let you know that I see this a lot when I'm DJing at these little rap shows.
Oh,
you know, artists. Yes, because artists, you know, I get it. You know, guys like to sag their pants, right? I get it. You can sag your pants, but you got to realize when you sagging your pants and you performing in front of me bent over, I see that in my face. While you bent over dancing, I see all that in my face.
I laughed in so my face. Hard. I watched that video like 10 times.
I see it.
It was no homo too when I
That seat was really holding him up. That's all I'm gonna say.
That seat is struggling.
That seat is strong.
Ooh,
that seat had the strength of 10,000 saints.
Wait, the funny part is the dude that's recording it is like playing it off like he ain't. Like you can see him look back like,
hey,
what you doing? He's like, huh?
But the way the drummer was looking back, I thought he knew something, so I thought he was gonna try to fix his shirt.
Right.
The way he was looking back, I like maybe he knows
hey,
and gonna
bro,
fix
like,
it.
You kind of out here. You might want to.
He said.
I thought he was gonna say, bro.
He turns around and look. Oh man!
But the crazy part about it was like that bitch was jiggling.
That's what I said.
Like to the song
like,
that they was
his
playing.
bottom was, his behind was shaped like a woman. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
Oh, that was funny. He looked back like, "What you doing?" Then old dude was like, "Huh?" He recording the whole time, man. I can imagine how long like that had to happen before for him to set his phone up. Like,
oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
He was like, "I'm gonna get him this Sunday." Nah, this Sunday is going down.
Nah, see what he was probably a new drummer.
Not the new drummer.
He was probably a new drummer, and dude wasn't prepared to see that at rehearsal.
Right.
So he said, "You know what?
I gotta record
next time for sure. This is definitely going down. Everybody gonna see this."
They put it up, man. That's man.
You be surprised what the background people see. I'm telling you, I get that all the time. You know, like the older rappers, they sag a little bit. Like older rappers sag this much, but the new rappers like to sag this much. So I get to see it all because
the new rappers sag with like tight jeans.
The old school rappers don't sag, and then the old school rappers sag a little bit. But the new school rappers not only sag their pants, but they sag their boxers sometimes too. I guess they wear like 2 boxers. I don't know how y'all do it. I guess y'all wear 2 boxers and your jeans. So they sag the boxers that's on top of the boxers, and they sag their jeans. So I see like half of a boxer moon, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it.
They sag to the point because they got the little jeans on, first of all. So
they do.
When they sag, it make it look like they just got it make it look like they got boo-boo in their pants.
I'm trying to figure out what's the purpose of sagging and wearing a belt.
Who knows? Nobody will ever know.
No sense.
I never knew that. And then I went to a show where I saw an artist who turned overalls into pants and had a belt on.
What?
Like instead of wearing the regular overalls, like he tucked the men to make them look like pants, and then he had on a belt and he sagged them.
Who is this
artist? That's a waste of time.
I'm not naming no names. I'm not doing that.
Give us that name.
Call them out.
No, we need names.
We need a name.
So, hey, no, for real.
Do we know him?
Like for real.
I don't know. You might know him. I don't know.
Treat it like basic training. Like we would get yelled. Like whoever did it got yelled at. But the message was for everybody. So that way we know we are not going to be the example.
Right.
So yeah, go. So go and put it out there who it was, so everybody know. Hey,
we gotta give people their roses while they're
alive. So his name is SB Ice Cold.
That's the homie.
I know. That's why I didn't want to call him out. He's the homie. I like him. He's dope. But yeah, he had the overalls.
You gotta call the homies out sometimes.
He had the overalls. He tucked them in, which I never knew. I was like, I don't know if that's comfortable tucking in overalls, but he tucked them in. He sagged them with the belt. I was like, oh, okay. Had to double look.
SB, man. If you ever see this, man,
I was just a little confused with it.
I
guess it could have been one of them days where you haven't done laundry yet, and those underpants that was washed, so you put them on and just do what you did with them.
That's country.
Gangster. That's country.
Like yeah.
Country. That's that. What is country or gangster? That's that gangster. I'm a gangster.
Country gangster.
I'm a gangster. Can't nobody gangster with me.
She said overalls.
He did.
Tucked in. Overalls come with a belt loop.
They do. Some do but it comes with a belt loop for some overalls do, but it comes with a belt loop for like just for like fashion, not for you to use them. You can use them, but it's for fashion. I've seen some that come with it for fashion. But my thing is, the only reason they were overalls because he didn't tuck them in all the way. Like someone like he was sleeping out a little bit. And that's when I was like, okay, yeah. But
SB the homie, man. SB Ice Cold,
And
man.
this
You don't know
and what
me
really
well.
made it funny is because when you think of you think of people like SB, you think of like the streets, gangster,
Right.
you think
That's what I'm
of
saying.
gutter, you don't think of overall. I'm just saying, like, I
Like
don't know.
gangsters come in all shapes and sizes.
Apparently they do. And they wear all
And
things
all
too.
kinds they wear all kinds of
Man.
clothes. Oh
Apparently,
man.
But I'd rather
apparently,
see that than he
Oh,
rolled out of bed with some
I
flip
got
flops on, with some Nike flip flops on performing.
yeah. Apparently, apparently thugs wear dresses too. I guess
oh
with
man.
young thug, you know.
Well, Kid Cudi recently just wore a dress with his performance. I don't know if y'all saw that Kid Cudi. I didn't really see the performance, but I saw pictures.
Like, what is the purpose
And
of
Kid
that?
Cudi.
Yeah, I see that.
Well, he said he said that he was trying to represent some rock star. I can't think of the name, so I don't
He
know.
did what?
He was trying to represent some rock star. I'm gonna
And
see
he
if I
wore a
can pull it
dress?
up and see why he did what he did. But
He wore a dress?
yeah, to his last performance, Kid Cudi. I guess he's coming out with new music. I didn't know that.
I think people be doing that for like attention, man.
You think
It's like
so?
even with Young Thug.
Oh, he's honoring Kurt Cobain. That's what he was doing. Thank you, Chris. Kid Cudi is more alternative than anything. That's what Chris says. And yes, and that he was
I don't know.
representing Kurt Cobain.
I'm just saying, Prince ain't wearing no dresses.
He might have wore high heels.
He wore,
But
No.
if you talk to
platform.
if you talk to any rapper or artist or anybody that's met Prince, they let you know Prince is a gangster. Not in the sense of like gang banging, but like, you know, he ain't with the shits. Like he'll get down. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a couple people who then said that Prince was he's with it. He about it.
Yeah, I seen Eddie Murphy talking about
it. Well, the thing is, Kurt wore dresses doing Nirvana's Nevermind tour. Oh, okay. That's what it was.
Oh. But see, I seen a couple of artists wear dresses like Omar Epps. Omar Epps wore the what's the shit called? Is Irish? The kilts?
Oh yeah, the kilt. Does that count as a dress?
That's something totally different.
Yeah, but
kilt is totally different from a dress though.
That's a whole culture.
But it looked.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see. Let me see. The way that it looked though.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up.
Yeah,
we're gonna pull it up.
It could have been a kilt, or it looked like a skirt though. But I think that's how they look.
Yeah, that is how they look. And they plaid like they're like
Nah, his was leather.
Oh, that might have been a skirt.
And he had some tights.
Depending on how it looks, like I got to see how it looks.
He had some tights under it. Let's see. He wore it on the View.
Here it is. It's right here. I'm about to see if I can blow it up.
It's not his first time though. It looked like he did it a few times.
I'm about to show you on my screen. We're gonna pull it up real fast.
You got it? He was on the View.
Can y'all see my screen?
Not yet.
Oh, there you go.
But see, Van Diesel did it.
Right here.
ASAP Rocky did it. Yeah.
Nah, that's a skirt.
Yeah, ASAP Rocky did it too.
See this picture right here. This picture right here. I don't know if y'all. Let me see.
Yeah.
Wait a minute,
men
was that
doing
a skirt
it.
or that's shorts?
That look, but they got like tights or pants under it. So I don't think that's a kilt. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
Yeah.
People do what they want to do. I just don't. For me, I just don't.
It's like called a man skirt.
I done been around too many gangsters and too many thorough dudes and women.
You know how they try to shift. They do their best to try to shift the culture in a way that we wasn't asking you to do. Like
it's like the
emasculate.
purpose is to demasculate.
Right.
That's the whole purpose. See, like that's what I'm saying. Like with dresses and things like that. Like you don't hear this type like when white dudes do it. It's deemed acceptable because or like, oh yeah, they're a rock star, they're or this, that, and the third. But that's why it's such a problem when we do it, because there always seems to be a level of disrespect behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like in movies, right? Look at Pulp Fiction. As much as I love that movie, it's a great movie, but Ving Rhames had to get ass raped in the movie to that had to happen. For his, because after that his career his career took off, and you see he has no problem playing other roles.
What's the other movie when he played the chick?
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the movie.
Chris know the movie. I bet you Chris know the movie.
Chris know Brain. What is that movie?
Oh man, what's that movie? Mr. Holiday.
Yeah, Mr. Holiday. Yep.
Ooh, I beat Chris. I beat him. He didn't even know it.
You did.
Carranza.
Yes, Chris said Holiday something.
Give me my point back.
Miss Holiday. Yeah. Hey,
he said, "Give me my point back."
Hey,
that don't count.
Hey, that was my flight brother.
Who?
Steven and Jezebel Carranza, the one that came up before Chris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's up, bro? What up, 455? What's happening, bro? What's happening?
What's up? What's his name?
Carranza.
That must be. Is that on Facebook or?
Yes, it was on Facebook.
Okay. I'm about to say I don't see it on. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my. Hey, man, Carranza. Wow, bro. Like Carranza. So Carranza, in the military, we all got jobs, right? Like, as far as like in BMT, everybody had something. Like I was an element leader, a student leader, a peer-to-peer mentor, all of that. It was a bunch of stuff I was doing. Carranza, he handled the laundry. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you talking about running a tight ship. Like Carranza ran a tight ship. Like whatever he said, we went with it, and it was always like smooth and efficient, man. Like, and Carranza a real solid dude, man.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to your boy.
Man, that's my dog, man.
He still in?
Yeah, he's still in. It ain't but really out of our flight, a few of us that didn't got out for one reason or another. But
oh, okay.
Yeah, but we all still keep in touch.
That's good, man. That's always good.
Yeah.
Well, does it usually happen that way? Do usually whoever you like your battle buddy or whatever, do y'all usually stay in touch?
Yeah, man. I mean, it depends. Because some bonds during in BMT or in the military, get stronger than others. But so yeah, it happens. You can some people lose touch, and then some people just make it a point to to stay connected in some way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Almost at your 5. All right, man. You made E5 yet?
Moving up in the ranks.
extended for another 3 after my 6 year. All right. All right. Oh yeah, and Carranza from out here. Carranza from San Antonio.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
It was weird too, because like when we graduated and we was finally be able to like leave base, everybody else was going to the hotels and stuff, right? Carranza went home to his wife. Carranza went up the street,
right,
home.
That's what's up, man. I bet that I'd be mad. I'm like, dang, he get to go home.
Man, Carranza, how you going?
Like, nah, bro, you gonna stay in a hotel? Nah,
Why you gonna go to the house? Man,
all right, man. I see y'all later, man.
Cereal. Like,
I'm going to the crib. I see y'all later.
That's funny, man.
What's the we got another? It's another video, right?
Yes, we do have another video we want to show. Me and Travis haven't seen it. Dee's seen it, so we're going to do a live reaction to the video. Let us know in the comments what you thought. Shout out to the people who are tuning in right now. We love you guys. You're the reason why we do this. You know, we can't do this without you, so keep tuning in.
Make sure y'all share the content, man, if y'all don't mind, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and the Facebook page and the Instagram, all that.
Bills and my bills, and well, I don't know how I look at it is when I my daddy is a provider,
She
so
just
I'm not
too,
gonna say my mother's bills, but say my daddy wasn't a provider, which he is. You better have enough money to pay for her shit too. To be honest, that's how I feel.
Your mom?
Yeah. Period. Anybody?
So
I
a
care
nigga
for,
you dating gotta take care of your mom too?
if that situation were to happen, yeah. Period.
Well,
What the fuck?
I take it that far.
What-
I mean,
what her
if
nigga
that's
at?
what I want, if that's what she
What her
wants.
He gotta take
I
care of your
feel that.
sister too?
What her nigga?
If I had a sister, he gonna have to take care of the sister. Yeah.
Where your mama nigga at though?
So funny. If I got a best friend who going through some shit, he gonna have to take care of
He gotta pay your best friend bills too?
pay her bills too. Fuck you talking.
Hey,
It's not about. It's not about.
Girl, this is a new different breed of women, man.
hey, what I'm about to say, and I'm gonna take the Ricky Bobby approach and say with all due respect.
Chris said sounds like the skin in a cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Ricky Bobby approach and like say with all due respect
Right.
before I say what I'm gonna say. So with all due respect, these hoes today goofy. Like goofy. I got a criteria for me to date. For one, look. I'm not about this. Your money is your money. My money is our money. First,
Right.
Move the fuck from around me with that shit. That's
Right.
the first thing. Second thing, it is not my obligation as your boyfriend or husband to take care of your parent.
Basically.
Nor is it my responsibility as your boyfriend or husband to take care of your parent and your if would-be sister. It's also not my responsibility as a boyfriend or a husband to take care of your parent, your would-be, your hypothetical sister, and your homegirl. This is why. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm married, yo.
See what I'm saying?
Like,
hey, look, Travis, look. Look, in a marriage, arguments is gonna happen, disagreements and all that stuff. But I don't have to deal with that.
And then she the type of broad she the type of broad that lead the charge on these posts talking about some man, I think I'm gonna start going the other way, or new year, new me, or all
But
them
this
other
is my
bogus
thing
ass
is,
posts that
my thing is, like you
this
said,
independent. You ain't got no choice but to be independent because your standards are out of whack. Your
and
like
that I agree with
she
that. And
way
also,
off.
like you said, she's the type that want to go the other way. But my thing is, if you're looking for a man to take care of you and your whole family, and the other way is looking for a man to take care of you and your own family, who's gonna take care of you? Well, how y'all gonna take care of each other? Like, I don't know. And this just made me think about too how I saw this post where this lady goes on a first date with this man. She just met this man. They going on a date, and she's like, "Yeah, can you buy something for my kids?
Oh,
Some food for my kids, or can you buy them like a to-go plate or something?" And he's like, "This is our first date. Like, I haven't even met your kids. Why?"
Not buying your kids shit.
right. Why? Like,
Chris
so,
said everybody's broke.
But right now, man, look, from what I be seeing on it's these podcasts, man.
Yes.
They be having these women on here that feel like they owe nothing to the world, but the world owes them everything. Like you have done nothing to contribute to society, but you want to be paid as if you're like what's the old dude that run Amazon, Jeff Bezos, whatever. Like you want you want somebody that making his type of money, and you're not even making the bare minimum. Like who is the
all making them better, because it wasn't like
right?
yes,
Like you're not adding nothing to
his
them.
wife was helping him make him better. She wasn't just there just spending the money.
If all you gonna do is try to get some money out of a dude and think that the only thing you got to do is just give him some, like I think women that go for men to where, because I seen a post, dude said that his wife ain't got to pay for nothing, her hair, nails, car, nothing of that.
Then he ended up on Ayana, right?
I think
yeah, the one I saw, it was this old man who was praised because his wife never paid a bill or anything. Then they ended up on Ayana with all these problems.
Well,
it wasn't all peaches and cream.
That might be the same dude, but I seen the video. He's like in a barbershop. And
see, the one I saw, I think he was at a house. He wasn't at a barbershop.
Yeah,
I seen the
one. He's at a house, but he's at a house, and if you look at the video, it's nothing but women in a house. So of course, if you're saying that you're paying for everything and she don't have to do nothing, ain't no bills in her name, this, and this. Of course, they're gonna be like, "Oh snap, that's the definition of a real man." But you look at the flip side of it. How much power do you think you got in that relationship now? Like, let him come home from work and you had a bad day, God forbid you had a migraine or something, and you didn't get to cook dinner. What you think is gonna happen? Or when you say, "Hey, I think I'm gonna go out with the girls tonight," he gonna be like, "What? You gonna go out with who? Nah, that ain't what we doing. Nah, you staying here." So you don't have no leverage. And then on that same token, if y'all separate, what do you have to fall back on? Like, he handicapped you from working. You don't know, you ain't had a bill in your name, so you don't know how to take care of bills. You ain't got no credit established because you ain't got no credit cards in your name.
That's how dangerous things happen. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna mention her name, but I had a coworker that just got out of that same predicament about a year ago. And like, the type of shit she still got to go through with dude is like, I'm glad she's back on, she's back on her shit now. But like, that's how possessiveness starts.
Right. And I think some women are blinded by the fact that, you mean to tell me I don't have to work and you gonna pay all the bills and X, Y, and Z, and I don't have to do nothing like that? I mean, like, it sounds good on paper, but when you get deeper into it, like you say, like, he's like that for a reason. It's not because he got money. That was just the bonus. He probably was like that when he barely had anything.
Yeah,
The money just enhanced it.
It just enhanced it, you know.
Right. So, I always say, man, look, Chris,
I gotta
look, if women, if you want that, if your man is willing to do that, because I ultimately want to get to the point to where if my wife don't want to work, she don't have to. But I don't have one of those type of wives. Like, she'll be doing something, like, you know what I'm saying? She's not just gonna be at the house. That's not even in her character.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She wasn't raised that way. And then what's crazy is a lot of these women claim that, you know, they Christian and they love God, but you know, people cherry pick through the scriptures. But I remember one, and Mike Jones made it famous. If you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't grind, you don't shine. No ifs, ands, or buts. Bottom line. So you got to be doing something. Like, if I don't think there's nothing wrong with a stay-home wife or stay-home mom. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you're only doing that because he's gonna pay for it, and you're not even trying, like, you ain't even like, okay, I'm just gonna work for 10 years and then I'll retire and then I'll be a stay-at-home mom. Like, if you just automatically like, I'm gonna give up my whole career, my whole life because you can pay some bills and I don't have to. Like, I think that's irresponsible.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna raise your kids.
See that video, and that video just made me think about.
And it's more than one. It's more than one video to that. So, you know.
But that particular video, like, it made me think about a question that Eddie Griffin posed back in like 2010, 2011 on his special called You Can Tell Him I Said It.
Yeah.
He said, since when did vagina become higher price value than dick? Like, when did that happen? Or like when was that established? Because think about sex, right? Don't nothing really jump off until a dick get hard. Once dick goes soft,
party over.
Fucking is over.
You know what?
Like,
I know when it happens
after that. So, and I'm not saying that, you know, ours is more, is more valuable than theirs, but it's just like, we are not sitting here. The majority of men is not sitting here acting like, like we're not sitting here saying, okay, well, if you, like, in order for you to, get with me, or, for me to do this to you or whatever, you gotta do X, Y, and Z. It's women doing that shit.
Right. Cause dudes, I think the difference is, and I seen a post, and I believe that it's true to heart. Men will take a woman that has nothing and give her everything. A woman that has everything won't even look at the dude that has nothing.
Not even.
Like, a dude will pull up on a chick at a bus stop if she thinks she's fine, and be willing to be like, you know what, hey man, you too fine to be riding this bus. I'll take you where you need to go. They start a relationship. Boom, he bought her a car. A chick will, if she find out that she ain't putting up on you at no gas station, no matter how fine you are, unless she's like a cougar, that's different. Cause now she's seasoned and she knows she's on. She had the expiration.
She on a different type of time right now. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So if she's young and she has her money together, she's not putting up on no dude. And even if she do got her own money and she's living good, she still want a dude that'll make more than her, so she won't have to spend her money. So it's like you say, man. I'm blue. No offense, but I am glad I'm not single right now. Not at this time.
Well, okay. It reminded me of this video. I couldn't find it, but there's this video I saw where this woman was trying to get some advice on how to keep a man that's like the head of the household, like a boss man. Like if you have a man that's paying all the bills, you know, keeping you laced up, fly, and all that, when the first thing she said is to shut up, shut the F up about all these little petty arguments and all that. You seen that video, right? I can find it. And what she mean by petty arguments is like, don't be trying to search through his phone, asking him who's this girl, that girl, all this. She considers that as a petty argument. She said just shut the F up and let him do what he does. And I'm just like, okay, that's not a petty argument. But
you giving up your power.
I agree with some stuff, but not all that stuff. Like
when you're not contributing nothing but sex, you give up your power. You can't go through. You don't have the leverage to go through his phone. Like, what are you going through my phone for? I pay all the bills.
And then and another thing, if I'm not worried about your phone, and what the fuck what the fuck you doing? Why the fuck is you all in my shit?
It's usually a guilty conscience in my.
Yeah. I feel like there's two perspectives. There's that perspective.
For real, it got to be fair across the board, right? Because
I feel like there's two perspectives.
If we did something like that, we get to asking questions like, "Oh no, what you doing out here? You putting stuff on me about what you doing?"
I'm definitely not going through no phone.
I don't have time for all that. I'm not for what?
Yeah, I don't do that.
For what?
I'm not doing that. But my thing is like, okay, so you have that perspective, right? How like you said, you don't have the right to go through the phone and all that. And then I see there's this lady who's married to a football player, NFL player, and she's always showing her life of an NFL player, like everything she has to do, how he likes his towel a certain way, his water a certain heat, you know, like only 3 ice cubes in his water and all this. And she made it seem like, I can understand where she's coming from, like the life of a wife married to a football player. But the people who's looking at the video are seeing it as, you just his maid.
Yeah. It's a flip side to it. Like most of the stuff we see is the surface stuff. Like we don't see when no cameras is on, you know, and they at home in their own privacy. And like you say, he come home and he get ready to take a shower. He's like, why is my towel folded like this? But see, that's what Travis was talking about. That's that possessive and, you know, that kind of dude but you wanted that. You didn't. Exactly. I think it's a mystery box. So you know that it's some stuff, some good stuff in that box, but you don't know about the other stuff that's in there. So you just worry about opening it up and finding these, I got Dre beats and I got this, but you don't want to get the scorpion that's in there with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't see what
it's better to build together than
you don't see what all comes with the glitz and the glamour.
Yeah, you gotta find it's always, I like to tell women it's okay to date somebody that's a boss, but you want to build with that boss. Don't find a boss that's controlling, like you said. You want to find a boss that's going to be like, hey, even though I'm already a boss, I'm gonna need you to help me become a better boss. Not somebody that's going to say, I'm the boss, you're not, sit down. You don't need that. And
then I think we getting too comfortable. I mean, we getting too I don't even know the word to use, but these titles is hurting us. Like boss, being a boss, like we don't even have freedom right now. You know, like to be a boss, like that's like the people that actually have the power to change your life like this. You know, the real bosses is the people that when the freeze happened, they cut the electricity off and stuff. Those are the bosses.
Exactly.
You can call yourself a boss, but when your lights and electricity went off, you was just a regular Joe like us.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a question, because I saw this post that happened that I think it was on my TikTok, I think, or Instagram, and I thought about you two since you two are married. The question was, why did y'all choose marriage instead of lifetime partnership?
What's the difference?
What? Why? Because it's not on a piece of paper. See, this is what
I guess that's what they're saying. Why did you choose like marriage instead of just like a lifetime partnership? I guess.
Okay, so all right, check this out.
So that's what that is. Lifetime partnership is.
Yeah, pretty much. And then like you end up getting into like a common law situation. But even with common law situations, let something happen to you or her. You have no say so.
Right.
On what's going on.
Yeah.
You're not entitled to anything. So you could have spent 15 years with this person. And you may feel like, you know, like, that's my, y'all say, oh, that's my husband, or that's my wife, and this, that, and the third. Like, this is our marriage unit, but you that ain't recognized by no, it's not recognized by who it needs to be recognized for it to be official.
Right.
Yeah.
So
marriage is marriage. The difference is from my perspective, right? Because I actually thought about that. I actually like, why we need to sign a piece of paper, this, and this. So, but then, you know, I like I say, I refer to a lot of my stuff is based off of a lot of scriptures. So in the scriptures it say obey the laws of the land. So whatever land you in, you got to obey those laws. Common law and lifetime partnership, it sounds cute, but like Travis said, like what's the pros and cons to it? I think the con to it depends on what your reason is to get married, but the divorce will be the con. That's the ultimate con negative on a marriage. But you don't have to get divorced if you work at your marriage.
I think, to be honest with you, I think it's an escape plan.
Yeah.
Who is community
members just said?
Who is that?
I'm not sure who community members are.
Well, whoever it is, appreciate you for tuning in and commenting.
Yeah, real talk. No, and you know what? He's right. Whoever that is right.
Yeah.
Because a friend of mine's got married, like her husband got married about a couple years ago, but they've been together since 2007. But you know, they done built with each other and did all of this and this, that, and the third. Oh, that's Tyrone.
What up, Tyrone? Thank you for tuning in.
Okay, well,
he got
one of my coworkers. I asked my
even
coworker this question. She's married. She said that the reason why she chose marriage instead of lifetime partnership because it's harder to walk away in a marriage. Even though you can get a divorce, sometimes divorces aren't that easy. And then sometimes in the midst of a divorce, they work it out and get back together. A lifetime partnership, you just like
that's a lifetime boyfriend and girlfriend. Like,
right. I think
people
do that
lifetime. That's what I was saying. It's an escape plan.
Right. It's a commitment to be not committed.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much it's just another title for saying boyfriend and girlfriend.
It look good. It sound cute.
That's my lifetime partner. Like, all right.
At the end of the day,
well, that's my wife. So which one holds more weight? Because I guarantee you're not gonna find too many women that willing to be a lifetime partner.
That don't even sound cool.
Yeah,
and that's too long to say too.
Lifetime partner to a book club.
That's too long to say. This is my lifetime partner. When you can just say this is my husband, this is my wife.
This is my TP.
That's too long.
I mean my LP.
My LTP.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. But I never really knew about. I heard about lifetime partner, and I never really paid attention to it. But I know a lot of. I went through a phase of actually being like telling my wife like, why don't we just, get divorced and just make a contract between us, a legal contract between us. But I mean, shit, it's the same shit. And we got to get the government involved.
Exactly.
I mean, so and then who wants to pay that? Like I mean, it's a lot, man. And I don't regret the way that I went. So
not at all.
I believe the way that I went was honorable. Yeah, so I mean,
community members, Tyrone says that marriage is typically a religious institution or a contractual agreement.
Yeah, it's both.
Yeah,
it's both, and most people, and you don't even have to be Christian or Catholic or anything. Like most cultures have. It's a ceremony, and I'm pretty sure back in the ancient days they didn't literally sign a paper, but I'm pretty sure it was something a covenant. Because that's what it is. That's what marriage is a covenant. So I'm pretty sure you have to make a covenant with your wife and whoever the higher power is that they worship, whichever culture it is. I'm pretty sure it's the same way. It's just people. I don't know. Sometimes I always say this. A lot of people are woke, but they still in the bed.
I agree with that. I want to say, since we're talking about marriage, I'm gonna make it into like a little lighter side of marriage. Do y'all think that song "Let's Get Married" was like the dumbest proposal ever? Because it was. He just said the dumbest proposal ever. That song "Let's Get Married" by Jagged Edge. I know y'all know that song. Let's get married. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger.
No, I don't think it was.
I don't know, because I didn't think of it as in like, hey girl, we've been together for so long, let's get married. It's like, I'm done holding around. We ain't getting no younger. Let's do it.
But doesn't art imitate life? That's that you can't sing about it if it ain't happening.
Well,
that's
somebody,
true, but I don't know. All I know, if I do come up to me talking about, I'm done messing with these women, you've been holding me down for a long time, let's do it. Nah, what if I'm not done? Just nah. We ain't getting no younger. Let's do it.
Nah. She said, I just started my hot girl summer. Let me get mine.
Just because we ain't getting no younger? Oh, nah. You better come better with that. You better. And then this week, this guy proposed to his girl and had like a choices of wings. And then, some women was like, oh my God, she got to choose what she want. And I'm thinking that means he didn't know what I want. He wasn't paying attention.
No.
That's how I thought of it.
No. That ain't what that was at all. What he did was set the bar for the rest of y'all single dudes out there, because he really kicked y'all in the nuts. I'm just letting y'all know that right now, because every female that has seen that photo, the majority of the females was like, "Ooh, I want my man to do that. I want my choice." I guarantee you, every ring that was on that platform, she had already looked at it.
Right.
It was already sized to her.
He just took a mental note of it.
Yeah, see, if you put it that way, yes. But if it's just 3 random rings and we ain't talked about it, or I ain't never showed you what I wanted.
But even if it's 3 random rings, like the you still gotta apply him for, because those rings cost money. You gotta apply him for.
So my thing is, so after the girl picked the ring, does he take the other ones back? Does he keep them and say you can switch them out?
I don't know. If it was me, I'd take them back.
I need this is money for a wedding. Like, hey, I need money.
You know what I would do? Because guarantee you, she ain't really paying. She probably didn't pay too much attention to that after she picked the ones that she picked. All of them going in ring boxes, putting them in a safe, and they are reserved every 5 years.
We always knew your vows. That's nice.
That's true.
The money's already spent.
I don't know how blessed they are. I don't know how blessed they are, but if they are really blessed and they got money, I would donate it to a couple that wants to propose but don't have the means. At least one ring.
Yeah,
I do that too. Donate one ring to a couple who needs to,
I don't, and anybody watching, man, if y'all not married yet and y'all don't put all your energy into a ring. The ring is just symbolism. It's all your actions.
That's why a lot of people get
everything about marriage is actions. Like, you can have the big wedding, you can have the big ring, the big expensive dress, and all that kind of stuff. But if you're not working on your marriage, you just wasted a lot of money, and you wasted a lot of people's time buying outfits to come to your wedding.
Yeah.
And then
Chico Bean said something I think is genius. The same way you got married is the same way you should get divorced. So if you had a big wedding to get married, that wedding, your divorce should be big, and y'all get to get in front of people and tell people why y'all getting divorced. Huh?
Return back them wedding gifts.
Right.
I mean,
Hey man,
Man, just have a celebration. Be like,
I need those
Travis, you
glasses
gave me the
back, man.
toaster. Here you go. D, you gave me the silverware set. Here you go.
I'm gonna need that Ace of Spade. I'm gonna need that Ace of Spade back, bro.
That's a big divorce celebration. That's what we're doing now.
But yeah, that the big dream wedding situation. I mean, and it's all good. Like it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like most women done had their wedding planned out since they was little girls. You feel what I'm saying? But like,
right,
bro, that the wedding, as special as it is that much of y'all's relationship.
Yeah.
That shit is that day and it's done. For a couple
and
hours.
half the time, unless
done.
it's your family members and people in your wedding party, half the time you don't remember who was there.
It's exhausting.
How big it was.
Travis, did you have a like a traditional wedding, or y'all just like?
Well, like in a church.
Yeah, I mean, like with the ceremony and everything.
Yeah,
well, not just in the church.
No,
just
we did. We got married on Fort Monroe.
Okay.
In Virginia, there's a gazebo outside, so we got married outside.
Okay. Ours was first. We went to the courthouse, and then we like had it was supposed to be a small wedding, like, because like I say, we didn't want the big wedding. I mean, later on, maybe we just want to have a big ceremony, like the not the wedding part, but like the what is the part afterwards?
The reception?
Like a big reception. So we want to just have that. Well, we come in and renew our vows or whatever. But like we never really had a honeymoon. So we trying to get that. Like we had our honeymoon, we went to, and shout out to her people for one of her uncles got us a room downtown. And it was nice, on the Riverwalk and everything. But the one thing about it was when you buy water, it comes with bugs. So, I killed about 3 bugs. And when the 4th one popped up, we was like, all right, well, we just came home. And we never really had a honeymoon to like get away. Like, so, but that's going to happen. We're gonna do that. But our wedding was supposed to be small, but it ended up being bigger than what I thought, and it was exhausting, man. Like afterwards, I was so tired.
Yeah, it is. It's extremely exhausting. You know what I mean? But it's fun at the same time. It's fun at the same time.
It's like a new adventure.
Yeah, it's a big thing. It's. I'll put it to you like this, and this is just my opinion. People might feel different, but that's like doing that is probably the biggest adult thing you can do.
Right.
Like you are deciding to court somebody and date that person with the intention of being with that person for the rest of your life.
Right.
Then you ask that person to marry you. They say yeah. Now your mind starts to shift. Like okay, I got to start thinking about more than just me. Like how does my actions affect because it's not just me now.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I can't just leave at 3 in the afternoon and don't come back till like 1 in the morning and not have to check in with nobody.
Right.
Like that. Like that shit is done. You feel what I'm saying? That's over with.
And people talking about they don't want that. It's people. I think it's a generational thing, but I think it's people that's like, I don't want to have to be like checking in this and this, but.
It's not really a check-in though.
But it's good to have somebody. It's good to have somebody that care enough about you to care about where you at besides your parents.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that too, that can be you have your person you can vent to whenever you need to vent to. You had a hard day at work, you have somebody you can talk to and tell them about work instead of talking to your friends all the time. Because sometimes your friends pretend like they want to listen to it, but they really don't. You know, it's just different.
I got 2 people that I can call and vent about work, and one of them is my mom, and then my wife, and then maybe a homeboy.
But I think you have the best of both worlds too, because you know your wife teaches, your mom used to teach too, right?
She was like a sub, yeah.
So she worked with kids, so she understands what it is dealing with kids. So when you vent to them, they be like, "Yeah, I dealt with it too. I know where you coming from." So
yeah, you know, she had me, even though I wasn't that bad, but still, you know.
Yeah, I feel, man. Now, I haven't really set and planned out a wedding, you know, for my future like most girls do. But the main thing I planned was my guest list, because you know I kind of want my wedding to be small. But then I thought about all these rappers who probably like DJ Baby Blue Diamond is out the game. I want to see who she picked. And I'm like, I'm gonna invite these little rappers to my wedding, and next minute I know they crip walking on the dance floor. I got people wearing blue on one side, red on the other side.
Hey, look, I've been to. Me and my wife went to a wedding, and it was crunk. It was one older man on the dance floor, and he wasn't letting go of his youth at all, and he was dancing like I thought I was at Copernicus. He was getting it in. I'm like, looking around, me and my wife looking at each other. I'm like, this old man is cutting up. He got me hyped. I recorded it too. I'm gonna try to find that. I'm gonna try to find that footage, man. I got it on my phone somewhere because you know I'll be recording everything. So,
well, before we let y'all go, I want to share this real fast with you guys. You know, before I have to share some stuff with you guys. You know, we love sharing stuff, especially if it's interesting, it's funny, it's different. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see if it's gonna come up. I don't know if it'll come up. I'm gonna
hey, Travis,
share my screen. You know,
did you ask your wife about the game night? Is she down?
I gotta go back. I gotta ask her about it again, because when I asked her about it, it really wasn't the best timing.
That boy fly. That boy fly.
If you don't know who that is the co-host. Look at that hair. Look at that.
My hair looks funny.
Look at the hair. I'm gonna need you to do something with them edges, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Look, man. I don't even.
Man, this looks like man.
I remember that I remember that cutout sleeve shirt. That was like one of my favorite, man. I used to hoop in that. It was actually inside out. It was like it looked like a gel overall shirt with the serial number on it. It was one of those shirts, but I had to turn it inside out because I can't be hooping with that on. It definitely would have got messed.
So you were looking like what's his name from that?
Like
What's Love got to do with it?
I was looking like Kimbo Slice.
Nah, you was looking like
you know what?
Love got to do with it.
I thought about growing my hair and getting it braided like Kimbo to the back.
Look, check this out. At some point, Kimbo cut that shit off. Like Travis, he ain't packed. Like he didn't die. Down. Like he cut that off.
Travis keeps shutting me down on my hair dreams.
I'm sorry, dog. No.
You said at some point he cut. Damn. I'm trying, man. I'm out here.
I'm trying some more.
So,
man.
And the only reason Kimbo got away with that because he could fight.
Yeah, I'm
like,
pretty sure.
Won't nobody just about to say nothing about that man haircut.
They're gonna have to come
without worrying about getting their eye knocked out their socket.
I'm gonna have to step my boxing game up then. Get that edge. Hey, before we sign out, man, I want to give a shout out to. First, I want to give a shout out to Lil Yoda. I've been seeing he been putting in some work. Uh,
All I smoke is gas. Better not
yeah,
pass
man,
me.
I've been playing that. That's my song, and I don't even.
That's my song, and I don't even smoke. I don't
Right, I'm
condone
like,
drugs,
I just
but
like
that's
it.
my song.
It make you want to. It make you be like, man, you know what? Let me make a phone call.
I told Yoda, I told Yoda, I don't smoke, but if I make it big, I'll smoke one time with you because he kept saying he wants to get me high. So I said, when I make it big, I'm gonna call you and say, all I smoke is gas.
Man, you gotta.
I'll
If
quote
you
your
ain't
song to you.
if you
Just
ain't never
laugh.
smoked before, do not start off with no gas. You better
No.
find some Reggie. You better find some Reggie
No.
or some Dro. At least Dro. But if you start off with some,
I can't.
don't start off with no Kush or nothing like that.
Yes, Yoda
Look,
is doing
hey,
his
there's a
thing. Shout
story I
out to
want to
Yoda.
tell. There's a story I want to tell, but I got to get clearance on that one first.
You know what? He's
Smoking
gonna tell
story?
us. You can tell us after we live.
I'll tell y'all when I can't broadcast that one just yet.
Man, I just want to say, I just
I got
want to
one
give.
more shout out.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
All right. So this is just I've been seeing this on social media. So I don't know if y'all know who Reggie is, Reggie Collins.
Yes.
Okay, so he just posted a picture. He was downtown and he getting his DBA and stuff for his brand. So I just want to give him a big shout out on that, man. That's a big move. You breaking generational curses with that move right there. So just give you a big shout out. I don't even know if he watching. If y'all know who Reggie is, y'all can tag him. I'll probably end up tagging him or whatever. But that's a big move, man. Getting that DBA, man. I felt when I went and got my DBA, I cried because nobody else in my family talking about DBAs or LLCs and stuff like that. So that was a big move, man. So that's a first step of getting to be a boss and being free.
Yeah.
So big shout out, man.
Shout out. Yeah, I just want to shout out a couple of people that I know that are competing. A few people I know that are competing this weekend between the UFC and Bellator.
Okay.
One, my boy Luis Pena. If y'all familiar, if any of y'all watch mixed martial arts or follow the UFC and heard the name Violent Bob Ross, that's my homeboy Luis Pena. I used to train with him out in St. Louis for about 3-4 years. Yeah, he's fighting. He's fighting his first fight back in a little while this Saturday. Another guy from the Missouri area, the Detroit, the St. Louis area, Dakota Bush. He stepped up on short notice to take this fight. It's a big opportunity for him. And another former teammate of mine, Julius Anglictus. He's fighting.
That's a hell of a name.
Yeah, he's from Lithuania.
I was about to say Greece.
Yeah, he's from Lithuania. But like, if you, and I'm gonna send y'all a picture of Julius when we get off of here. Julius is about 6'2", 6'3", 205, but all like solid, like just cut, shredded, like the whole nine. Like I called like the first time like I had met him, like I was like I started calling him Drago. Like I'm the only one that called him Drago. Like so, number five in the light heavyweight division. The only reason he's not in the light heavyweight tournament right now is because he was nursing an injury. So but he's getting back in there. I believe it's Friday.
Okay.
I believe it's Friday. So yeah, just shout out to them, man.
Shout out to them.
I'm trying to figure out who I want to give a shout out to. Ain't nobody doing nothing big. Except for these two black men that are my co-hosts. I want to give a shout out to Travis and D because man, they definitely held it down Saturday. Like I said, my stuff was spazzing out and they just kept it going like nothing happened until D called me out for a minute.
No, I was just making sure you was good. I'm like, cause you left. And
I just had to laugh the way you did it. I was just like, this is funny, but it was a good thing. I just like the fact that y'all held it down. Y'all always hold it down. Shout out to and shout out to the people who tuned in to Well You Ask. We do this, guys, and you know, y'all the reason why we do this. To the people who tune in, whether it's every episode, one episode, or a couple episodes, to the people who share, you know, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. We love you guys. Just make sure you follow us on Twitter. You know, we're a little low on Twitter. If you want to follow us on Twitter, Well You Ask, PO1, you know, that'd be really dope.
You know what? I'm gonna log in to Twitter, man. I'm gonna get active on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter. You know, I heard Twitter's where it's at. I want to find Black Twitter. If you could introduce me to Black Twitter, because that's where it's at. I heard that's where it be wilding.
Travis, you got Twitter?
Yeah.
Y'all be wilding on Black Twitter. Give a shout out to Black Twitter, man. And shout out to all the other people who do podcasting, man, because, you know, podcasting is not easy. You know, it's a teamwork effort. You definitely need a team and support. So everyone who do podcasts, I'm going to tell you some podcasts you should listen to besides us. We do our podcast on Saturday, and if you listen on Saturday,
just listen to us.
Look at him. You can listen to us on Monday. And then also, if you want to, you can also shut up. You can listen to FOH. You can also listen to Two Sessions, Two Suits. Those are some of just the top podcasts that I like to listen to, you know, when I'm not listening to us. And when I'm not listening to us.
And y'all can listen to
not the same podcast. If you want Christian sports, Not the Same Podcast is another good one. I forgot about
You got Radioactive Podcast, Stacy.
Yes, the Radioactive Podcast. Speaking of Radioactive, the host of Radioactive, AC Turner, aka Ace Boogie, will be with us Saturday. Also, we're gonna bring back J Boy, and we're gonna be talking about just podcasting, radio, and you know how to network with people. Because I know sometimes it's hard to network with people. We're going to help you out with that. No matter what you do, whether you do radio, podcasting, you DJ, you dance, you sing, you rap, you do boxing, whatever you do, we're going to help you with some networking tips and how to put your stuff out there. Because I know sometimes it can be hard. I will admit that. This is new to me. I don't like showing my face. I love being in the background, the stuff where people can just hear my voice. Because if I mess up, you don't know it's me. Unless you go, you know. But when you live and you mess up, like y'all saw me fumbling on Saturday. That was live, you know. I couldn't play that off and say it wasn't me.
No, it's another podcast, the one me and Flu did in Houston. It's called After the Threesome Podcast.
After the Threesome?
After the Threesome Podcast.
Okay.
It was cool though. That they got a good vibe going. It's two young ladies. They got a good vibe going. They do the zodiac readings and the tarot cards and stuff like that.
Right.
So, but it's like real laid back. You know, it's real chill. It was good. I don't know when they I gotta see when they aired that because they recorded. I wasn't on the video, but I'm on the audio. So I gotta see when they aired it so I can share it. Go ahead and get that out there too.
Also,
if you want, go ahead.
Oh my bad. Also, of course, you know the podcast podcasts I listen to on a regular. You know, everybody knows about $1 Million Worth of Game. You know what I'm saying? So like that's always a good one. And when it gets kicking back up into the Last Dragon, it's definitely a solid podcast. My man Roy Rob, and another podcast. My boy Adam Meredith. He does Outside Perspective podcast.
Okay.
If you want I'll just say his interviews and his content, it embodies the name of his show. So Outside Perspective.
Outside perspective.
Yeah, outside perspective. Yeah.
Perspective.
Outside
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, if you want to see more of this face, I know you're probably tired of seeing my face on Wednesdays and Saturdays. If you want to see more of this face, you can catch my interview I did on No Nonsense podcast. It's on their Instagram page, their YouTube page, and their Woku channel. I need to go check out Woku. I never checked that out. So it's on there.
You know what? When we get
Let
off,
me check that out.
when we get off, you said Roku. That just something popped in my head.
Need to go check that out. So you can check that out. And this Friday, I will be live on Instagram with the Will Corey. I think that's his name, Will Corey, something like that. Doing an interview on his show. So that's a dope show. And like you said, if you want to be on our show, ask us. If you want to be on Where You At, hit us up, ask us. We will definitely say yes. Unless you're talking about something crazy. You know, we have our limits, but we got you. You welcome to conversation. Conversation, not confrontation.
Right. We're gonna be everything is in context and is done with respect. So don't come over here with no foolishness. I mean, because we got the ability just to kick you out. We don't want to do that, but it is what it is. And when we kick you out, we're gonna talk about it. So
and me, I'm gonna talk about you right then. And then you getting kicked off and talk about you some more.
And you can't defend yourself.
But anytime, just please don't.
Just be respectful, man.
Like, please don't.
Be respectful.
That type of stuff makes me smile. Like, don't. Please come respectful. Because you're not gonna like me if you're not.
Right.
You do not want to see Chavez resting face because he will definitely do that. And we're gonna sign out for tonight. See y'all later.
Deuce.